In today's digital age, your data is your most valuable asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to back up to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case, your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Love the little jumping guy. Well, welcome,
It
everybody.
always makes me smile, that dance.
Yeah, this morning we have our GotBackup gear, and that's the t-shirts we're wearing at our trade show. So we're having fun, man. We're really having fun with this opportunity. First of all, let's begin with recognizing those of you that are here. Lou, always the very first one on board. So thank you for joining in. Really appreciate you. Esther from Ghana, right after Lou. Welcome. Let's see who we have here. We have Ben. Welcome. Great to have you here. Let's see. And Yunam. Hey, well done, Yunam. And you guys are doing absolutely phenomenal in Ghana. Jack, welcome. Great to have you here. Let's see who else we have. We have Sarah. We have, let's see. We have Abdallah. Welcome. We have Fedel. Awesome. We have, let's see here. We have Guylaine. Welcome, Guylaine. We have Mark. We have Robert. We have Kim. Let's see. We have Linwood. Welcome. Great to have you with us. We have Grace. We have Dia. Welcome, Dia. Welcome, Donna. And sometimes the names are repeated a few times, so you have to pay attention.
I love it when people are active on the platform.
Yeah, I love it. Grace, welcome. Christina, welcome. Adriana, welcome. Lucie, bienvenue de Quebec. Mawuko, welcome from Ghana. We have Gregory Smith from Seattle. Awesome. Rains a lot there. Beautiful city. Let's see. We have Mary, Adriana. We have Bill. Hey, Bill from London, Ontario. Welcome. We have Sally from UK. Awesome. We have Chris from Romania. Oh, that is absolutely awesome. We have Cynthia. Welcome. And we have Michael from Trinidad, Tobago. My mom's from Trinidad. She's from Port of Spain. Great to have you with us here. We have Abdallah from Ghana. We have Raleigh from St. Lucia. And St. Lucia, Tammy, is that where we got married?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, this is really cool. We're really going around here. Let's see. We have Ferrilla from Belgium. Awesome. Great to have you here. So, folks, let's begin. So, Tammy, let's begin with our story and let's move on to our presentation.
Absolutely. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Chris and I do these presentations every Friday and always excited to have a global presence. So Chris and I have been in the network marketing industry for many years. Chris, 28. Myself 26, and always the years are just growing so fast. We love our profession. We came into the industry of network marketing for the freedom lifestyle. That's the bottom line. We wanted to make the choices we wanted to make. We didn't want to limit on the income potential we could make, and we wanted to work wherever we wanted to work in the world. So GotBackup was introduced to us a year ago, and we were so excited. So for those of you who are looking at the presentation today for the first time, we're going to kind of tell our story through the presentation, so you get to know how we were introduced and why we're so excited about GotBackup.
Absolutely. And it's really important for us to have an opportunity that people can legitimately make money and make use of the service. And this is an opportunity that really empowers family with a global opportunity. And that's an understatement, right? We've seen massive growth, and the success is growing very rapidly right now. Now it's time to turn your dreams into reality, which brings me to this slide as to why you're here. Right, you look at the slides, you look at the pictures on the bottom where you see this beautiful young family with their new home and their keys, right? We know that today it's a bit of a challenge to do this. It was a lot easier before the pandemic. For some reason, everything is overly hyper-inflated, right? So for that, we need to rethink our strategy on how we actually earn an income. And that's where GotBackup falls into place. What about traveling when you want to, not when you have to, what about having a new family? I was listening to a documentary on the radio at one point, or I forgot exactly where I was. There's so many different media to hear things, but they were saying that people have to budget children, right? If they want to have 4 or 5 children, they can't just do that, right? They have to budget it. Can we afford it? What if you wouldn't have an issue there? Right? The money was not an issue. I want 10 kids. I want 10 children. By all means, of course, it's a handful. But my point is that you have the freedom to choose how many members of the families you want to have or create. What about having money invested, This is something very important that most people don't think twice about it until you reach the age of retirement. And then you realize, oh my God, I'm not ready. I got to keep working. Right. So GotBackup comes into an opportunity right now, or brings an opportunity where, regardless of the time you are, within a few months, within a few years, you can completely change your stars with what they have to offer.
Yeah, and with GotBackup, it's all about empowering families, helping the average person to create an above average lifestyle. And it's not just about the money, you guys, it's who you become in the process. Incredible leaders are developed through our industry. And yeah, it's amazing to watch the families evolve in this process. So we've been doing it, as I mentioned, a long time. So our passion is helping people.
Now,
Absolutely.
let's talk a little bit about the company, folks. We began in 1997. So it's not a new company. It's been around. It was called GVO, which is the parent company of GotBackup. They were based out of Quebec, of Gatineau, Quebec. And I remember, because this is when I met Joel. And I remember he was telling me that, Chris, we need to move to the US. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to find another provider. He says, no, as far as you're concerned, it's just a different IP address, but the service remains the same. Price is the same. Everything's the same. And that's when I find out it was moving in Dallas, Texas. They invested into a facility such as the picture you see there. Now it's paid outright. It's a 10,000 square feet data center, and they're only using a fraction of that. And with a fraction space they're using, they can have up to 3 million users, folks. And now we're shy of 58,000 plus. Do you understand the space we have to grow, folks? This is
Just at the
such an
beginning.
opportunity. Yeah. So let me kind of share a quick little video for you guys to see what it is we have and the kind of product and security that comes with the package. Just bear with me here. I'll bring this right now.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. what this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if, God forbid, there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect of security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's.
So at this point, folks, keep in mind that, and I'll share with you where you can actually access all of these videos at the end of this presentation. But let's carry on, Tammy, and can move on with the trends.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk about two of the major global trends out there in the market today, data storage. We all know the power of data storage. Everybody is storing pictures. Everybody's storing videos. Everybody's storing documents. And we're in a paperless world now, let's face it. So you can see almost 7 billion smartphone in the world. And this gives you a huge, huge opportunity.
And if we look at the percentage of global mobile traffic from 2011 to 2023 here, folks, 6% to 60% in that short period of time. You know, it gets better. You know, the size of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030, folks, we were at a revenue of around 90 billion, and close to 2030, we're looking at $500 billion or close to $500 billion. Folks, there's so much potential. You know, it's an expression that is starting to go out there, is data is the new oil. I'm telling you, people, storing your precious moment is so important. And so let's talk a little bit about the cell phone addiction, Tam.
Yeah, I mean, we use our phones for everything. Everything that you're looking for, you do it through your phone. So it's a major attraction there. We use it for alarms. We use it for everything. Security. We use it to constantly connect with people. I mean, back in the day, I can't imagine we used to, just make those dial-up phone calls. Anybody who is that old enough to know what we went through back then, but today it's so easy to connect with people. So easy.
I agree. And the downside of this is the data losses, which is a growing concern, right? 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their phones or lost their data. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. Laptops and cell phones are stolen every 43 seconds. Think about it, folks. 20 years or 10 years or 3 years or whatever that is for you of lost data. How devastating. I mean, this is a part of your life that's being erased. So it is so important to have that insurance policy to be able to share, to save your data. Here's another issue that sometimes often happens.
It's interesting because every time I call people up and talk to old friends, start talking about data storage, they all say that they're getting messages. Everybody's getting messages that their storage is full. So what are the options? Well, they get rid of some stuff. And most of the time that doesn't even count to very much. And they lose precious memories, right? Or they pay more. So this is why we want to share this amazing, amazing company with this amazing service deal for all of you.
Now, we talked about two global trends. The second one is making more money. As I stated earlier, is that we are in constant change, right? Inflation, really what's happening is it's due to the overspending, printing more dollars than we have gold. We can go on and on and on and on, right? That are increasing the price tag as the value of our dollar goes down. What's going on here, folks, that there's a lot of changes happening in the world. So making more money, it's an important thing. And folks, this is the kind of business you can do on a part-time basis. You don't have to turn around and actually book time for it. You can actually do this business while you live life. Let's talk about the global trends here. 42% of my focus on the American market here have side gigs, right? 62% of Gen Z. These are my children between 18 to 25. Maybe many of you falls into this category are your children. What about the rest of the world here, folks? What's happening is people are looking. They are looking for no way to make money. Regardless of how they may feel about the industry or not, they need more money. And when we talk about a price point that we have, and we'll talk about our core value product in a moment, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you're going to be able to leverage both of these trends with GotBackup. So let's start sharing some excitement with everybody.
Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to cover really two components. The one component is the core essential backup cloud storage we just talked about. We're also going to talk about the VIP added value, which will help you market your business. We highly recommend it. Tammy and I use it every single day. Just for the presentation today, we're using the VIP for our videos and everything else, so we can have access. We did a trade show last weekend. We're using the VIP package to be able to take advantage of having our own video that we want to promote through our own link. And again, all of this, we'll cover that as we move forward with this presentation, folks. So let's talk about the core product, Tammy.
Absolutely. So GotBackup is the only company that offers 6 terabytes of storage. You can have 6 members on one account, so 5 additional members, including your plus yourself, and unlimited devices, all for less than $10. It's $9.97, and it's the only home-based business that offers this income opportunity. We've been in the industry, as we mentioned, for years. I've done different. Chris has done a couple different things. I've mainly been in supplement, and there's a mass amount of products out there where it's the only one. So there's no competition, you guys.
I totally agree. So if you look at our competitors here, folks, it's iCloud, Dropbox, and Google Drive. And folks, there's many more, right? There's Adobe, there's Box.com. We can go on and on. So let's just talk about those ones. They all have an average of about $10 a month, an average of 2 terabytes per for the package of $10 a month, with an average of 1 user, in some cases, maybe a little bit more. GotBackup is offering 3 times 6 terabytes for $9.97 within the same price range. If you pay for the year, then it goes down to $8 and change. Folks, you can't get a better deal than that. We haven't even talked about the fact that GotBackup will compensate you for telling others about it quite generously. Folks, it's an absolute no-brainer. If you look at, for example, the cloud, I'm an Apple user, right? And I remember looking at 6 terabytes, $30. Now remember, that's $30 US. For Canadian, it's a little more than that, right? So $29.97. That's for 6 terabytes. Again, we're offering $10, $9.97 for 6 terabytes. Again, remember, we also compensate you for telling others about it. It's an absolute no-brainer. And if you pay for the year, again, I just want to underline that again, it's like $8 and change. So, folks, it's an absolute no-brainer. So, Tammy, let's summarize what we have here.
Yeah, it's crazy that so many people, they buy all the extras to protect the outside, but the most important thing is what's inside, right? Inside your devices, your storage. So, again, 6 terabytes, $9.97 a month. Everybody can afford it. It includes up to 6 members. Unlimited devices, and you saw the 2 different options in the security videos. As you know, it's very, very secure.
Absolutely. And the fact here, folks, is when we get into the VIP, I'm going to cover 4 elements that are part of the VIP. And very often, folks don't see the value. But the VTuber, for me, is massive. Because all the videos that I'm doing for my marketing now, I don't have to put them on YouTube, where now they're going to be forced to see other videos that even could be competitors of what I'm doing, right? So the fact here is it is completely secluded. I put my video there, and that's all they will see. And I can even put the MP4 version. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. For those of you who understand this, it's a way to give a big file that could be an MP4 file, a big, large video that you just give someone a link as a reference for them to download on their computer. There's so many aspects. You look at about $300 a year for that. The other one is memory place. This is really cool because if you have an event, and throughout this event, there's many people with their own cell phones. Well, what if you give them a QR code they can just scan that will send them to a link where they can upload all their pictures to that memory place? And then you can turn around and share that link to the entire audience. Say, hey guys, here are all the pictures that was taking place from the event. You can download them as you see fit. It's not cool. In the same time, if they're not a current member of GotBackup, it will say, hey, would you be interested to become one and have a service like this? Boom. That's another way for you to add other leads to your business. Really cool. Again, $300 a year for that. Now, you have a personal promo link. I mentioned earlier, Tammy and I were doing some trade shows, and we want to have our own video, right? So what we did is we created our own video. We replaced it with the one that we have. And at this point, it's pointing to an email campaign. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. My point in saying is it's a very powerful tool that's included in a VIP package. Again, $250 a year. And then folks, even that price is actually quite conservative. And the last one is a custom domain name. I created a domain for myself, right? I call it cloudspace.info. I bought this domain. I've assigned it to my back office of GotBackup. Now, whenever I promote any of the links, I just promote my domain now, right? Isn't that cool? So instead of GotBackup or whatever the situation you may be, in your case for the default, I'm using my own domain that's connected. So again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I suggest you show up for classes once they are. And in fact, we've done some trainings on the VIP packages, and it's all on our boards. And these information you can find in our Telegram group. So moving forward here, folks, we have an incredible product service base, and it's just constantly growing. So let's carry on, Tammy, with the income opportunity.
Yeah. And again, a reminder, it's the only storage service that pays you. This is massive, you guys. You want to be in front of trends. This is it. Timing is everything. And, often people say, well, I missed the timing. Timing is now. So it's time to come on board if you see an opportunity with this. 7 ways to earn. We're only going to go through the fundamentals, which is the most important thing to build the business, because once the fundamentals are in place, then the rest, all these extra bonuses will happen. So we're not going to go through the extra bonuses, but if we go, the first way is customer acquisition bonus. And so what happens is every single time you talk to somebody and they want to become a member, you will get 200% as long as they make that payment within their first month. If they pay monthly at $9.97, you make $20. And if they decide, you know what, I want to pay for a year because I want to save a couple months, you'll get 50%. So just shy of $49.97. And then 25% for the VIP. Anybody if that order extra things that the company has to offer, you'll make 25% one time. And for customers only, these are non-resellers, people who are not part of the business, they're going to get the 25% and then ongoing. So let's make an example, Chris. All right. So the example is if you have 20 people that you brought into the business and you made your 200%, they came in $9.97 a month, $20 times 20 people is $400 in commission. If you want to do it the first month, go get 20 people. And example for 20 customers, 25% for the subscription fee, and then it's ongoing. So if you have 20 people with $20, you get $50 ongoing. Okay, so it's quite simple to explain.
So let's move on to the second way we earn an income. And I kind of got dazed a little bit. I was listening to Tammy and thinking, oh, it's my turn. So what we're going to talk about right now is the cycle earning, folks. And let's understand the concept is we have a 2-team tree. Right? We're building a 2-team tree. So you have a left team and a right team. You can see on the left team here, direct referral in yellow. That's someone you have personally introduced to your business. When you see an indirect referral, that happens to be someone that was above you sharing the same leg. Just like you have on the right-hand side below the indirect referral, there's another yellow that says direct. That's because you introduced that person, and the person that's above it, that's indirect referral, benefit from you're sponsoring, right? So this is what's really powerful with the team commission with a 2-team tree. So let's see how that works, right? You earn cycle bonus, and there's 2 tiers, tier 1 and tier 2. These tier are simply different percentage of a cycle value, and it will be based on your rank. Okay, we'll cover that a little bit later when it comes to ranks. It's as simple as that. So number one, very first step is you want to activate. You want to pay your $10 a month, activate for your service, and then you have your monthly subscription. It's very, very simple, or you can have yearly. Okay. Now, number 2 is you enroll others to do the same thing. Okay. It's as simple as that. I recommend that you sponsor one on the left, one on the right away. Is it possible you may have some spillover? These are people that, the indirect we're telling you about. Yes, but don't wait for that. You build your business. Don't depend on others. Number 3, you start earning cycle bonus. One cycle is 6 members, which is divided on 4 in one leg and 2 the other. It's as simple as that. The computer will see all the people you have in your business, and it will look for 4, 2, 1 cycle, another 4, 2, 2 cycle, another 4, that's 3 cycle. And the cycle will vary based on the company's revenue. It's as simple as that. So again, amounts per cycle will vary from based on the company's profitability and also based on your rank. It's as simple as that. But you see on the bottom of the tree, it says here, make sure you sponsor on both sides, one on the left, one on the right. If everybody does that, I'm telling you, everybody's going to be in a position to be able to earn cycle. It's very cool. Now, cycle match. This is something, again, very new, and that's very exciting. Now, don't be overwhelmed by these numbers. It's just that we want to share with you that these cycles, matching check occurs when you become a Sapphire. At the end of this presentation, we'll show you the ladder of ranks. But the point here is when you reach the Sapphire, now you start earning 25% from the cycle match, right? So this could go up to $1,000. Let's say that you would probably be earning maybe $2,000 because there's so many people in your business that are earning an income. Well, if you want to make more, you have to move up to an emerald. Okay. And at this point, folks, we're not going to go to the details of how you move up from rank to rank, but all of this stuff is explained in our trainings and everything else. My point in saying is now the cap doubles. So folks, someone says, well, can I earn $10,000 a month? Folks, here's for example, as a double, let's go for a diamond, right? 7,500 is a good income, right? So what's happening here is this is every person you're sponsoring to the business. The income, right? They've generated an income with their match and check. But based on their cycle, you have a match of 100% from their cycles. So whatever cycle they have will be adding on to yours up to a maximum of $7,500 on top of your income. You understand? This compounds. Do you see the potential? Now, I just want to bring something up here for you guys to understand. Okay. There's 7 ways to earn. I've only covered the first 3, and they're quite significant. But there's also other bonuses. I call it leadership bonuses, team building bonuses. As you keep helping your team grow their businesses by attending the trainings, attending the calls, attending events, whatever that is, you start getting generation bonuses, dynamic compression bonuses, rank bonus pool, right? Leadership bonus. You say, well, what is all that? Well, folks, as you move up to these ranks, all of that's going to make sense to you. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much data, but folks, there's a lot of potential on the table for you. And the thing here, Tammy, I'm not sure if it's me doing this or you, but there's 4 benchmark. And here's what you need to do. You go ahead, Tammy.
Yeah. So it's simple, you guys. It's really, really simple. So you enroll 2 people, one on the left, one on the right, and that will make you a copper. And go and do the same thing. That's benchmark number 2. Go and get 2 more people, one on the left, one on the right. And then the next goal is to build a user enrollment tree of 25 plus people. How do you do that? Help your people. It's really that simple, you guys. Help your people get to copper. When they bring people in, help those people get to copper. And everybody works together and everybody grows in the ranks. And you'll want to have personally enrolled 10 plus people and teach those people to duplicate those 3 benchmarks. If you do this yourself, you can teach it, right? So it's all about getting this done and then teaching other people to do this. The more you do this, the higher you go up in the rank. And I don't know about you, but when I saw that black diamond matching and all the bonuses, it's super exciting because you can't do it alone. You have to support your team and help them. And Chris and I are actually doing a leadership training tomorrow, and you don't want to miss that.
I totally agree with Tammy. And folks, at the end of the day, don't be all bogged down on trying to understand every bits of the piece of the compensation plan. Understand there's 4 benchmark. You will earn everything that is entitled to you. That's exciting.
To get started, it's simple, you guys. $20 one-time fee to become a member where you're in the tree and you start building an organization.
It's as simple as that.
It's $20 Plus, you either decide to pay monthly or you can pay yearly and save 2 months out of those 12 months. And most people actually do the $99.97 if they can, of course. And, kind of that set and forget for the year.
Yeah. So what's important here is become a value VIP business builder today, folks. That we highly recommend because of all the added benefits that Tammy and I are utilizing every day, right? 87.30 and per month, or 1,047 per year. That would be the normal pricing, but it's $24.97 per month, or $249. You get, again, 2 months for free for pay for the year. Highly, highly recommended. How many countries are we doing business in, Tammy?
Well, I heard now about 140, and it's always growing. At the end of the day, you can actually open one of those countries that's not open by talking to them and telling them about the service and start building a team in these markets. I love the fact that it's global. I've always wanted to build a global business. There's absolutely nothing like making money 24 hours a day. Even making more money when you sleep is even better.
So recognizing achievement, yes, recognizing achievement is an absolute must, right? Babies cry for it. Adults will die for it. And what's going on here is these are the ranks that are based on the enhanced compensation plan. And you can see here from bronze to copper. Help your team become copper. You'll move up to silver, gold, platinum. You remember earlier I was saying the matching check starts from sapphire. This is where you want to be so you can earn your income. And of course, everything, all the bonuses and team bonuses increases as you move up in rank. So that is very, very exciting. So let's talk briefly about the support, Tammy, and then let's move on.
Absolutely. So we have personal referral links that you can use to promote your business. You've got personalized landing pages. Email marketing system is embedded in there, and there's no cost for that. It's in the system. So that is such a bonus in itself. Incredible marketing materials. You don't even have to think about what you can market. It's there for you. There's regular online presentations in different languages. We never miss the Wednesday night, which is driven by our CEO, Joel. And there's other presentations as well. You can see that when you go into your back office once you join. And there's always team stuff. Your team leaders will create stuff as well. Chris and I do a training with GotBackup for the company every Saturday. And we share a lot of our experiences in building successful global businesses and developing leaders, which is extremely important, is to become the leader and develop leaders. And that's when you get that true residual income, and take that income and invest it to create passive income. That's what we do.
Absolutely. Folks, we have a product that everyone needs and a business everyone can afford. And today's economy challenges, I'm telling you, this is a very, very attractive, very low price point to start. And the income opportunity is unlimited. So at the end of the day, folks, it's time to get started now. Don't procrastinate on that. $10 a month that could turn your dreams into reality. Now, at this point, what I'd love to do is I'd like to shift over to our back office here. Oh, just one moment. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I just want to show with you. At this point, this does not obviously reflects my level yet, but that's based on the original plan. But let's carry on. What you see here, for example, if you go into use this tool, this is very important for you that are just getting started. Okay. So as you click on this, what's going to happen is, depending if you're new on GotBackup or if you've been there for a while, there we go. Oh, sorry. So from there, stop. Okay. So what happens is, if you had the original server, it'll give you the both. This is the new one that you are clicking on. This will get you to the brand new server. If you're brand new, you're probably not going to see the old server. And then you can see here that you have the option to download the software on your Mac or Windows. You can also download it on the app, or I would recommend you to go to the Apple Store or to go to the Google Play Store and access these things over here. Okay, for some reason, my internet today is kind of lagging. And then from there, as you keep going, if I go back to my digital tools, just a moment here. Let's go back to my digital tools. I think the back office is counting all of the commissions right now. I think that's the reason. It's payday today, right? So let's go on into. I wanted to show you the other things that are available here. One moment here. Sometimes when you do things in real time, it's not always user friendly. So let's go in here. So the extra promotional tool, this is very important because you have Spanish, English, you got French, Russia, or Italian. Okay. And if you click on English, for example, and you want to understand a bit better on the compensation plan, here's the PDF. See how fast it came in? All the details are here for you to understand this. The other thing that's important here is if you click on, for example, here's the video on installing the actual software on your cell phone, right? So it's all there. So you can do this after the presentation is done. And there's, so if, for example, Eve has done a great explanation of the compensation plan. You can open the PDF and click on this video to understand it. This video here, you saw the beginning of the presentation, the video that talks about the tour, the office and so forth. It's all here at your fingertips. So again, let's carry on. Okay, that's what I want to share with you here is the reseller tool, right? We have English, French, Italian, Spanish, and let's go on English. And again, these are all very important things because you want us to, you're ready. You start, like, let's say you start today, like right now, after the presentation is done, you go in and you do your enrollment. Okay. Now you can use this particular link here, or you can use this link over here. Okay. For example, this one here, someone is ready to get started right away. It'll send you there, get started right now. And I would select this particular package here and bada boom, bada bing. You just go ahead and put your information and you decide what package you want. And that's it. You're ready. You can pay through crypto, or you can pay with your card, whatever suits your needs, right? Very, very straightforward. And from there, let's carry on here, guys. VIP access, where these are all the things we're telling you about. If you look at the video stream sharing, right? This is all here. These are all the videos that Tammy and I do that we add our email campaign, which I didn't go through here today, which I will not for the sake of time. Memory Place is over here, right? So these are past events that I did, right? The Christmas party, June 20, when Joel and Eve came to visit, and other GotBackup events, and they're here. I can share the link. People can see all these pictures, and I could go on and on here. Okay, if you go into my business, this is where all your information is, right? Your commissions, your downline, and all of these things. For example, here, you want to see your new compensation plan rank. So what happens here, when you click on that, it will show you what you've done. It show how many you've done, the people you brought in, people you put on your left, on your right side. It shows you the people that are qualified as copper and so forth. So, and this is, again, it reminds you here on the qualification you need to move up into your rank. So there's so many things here, folks, that are important. But something I love to do here as we end the session is to recognize our leaders. Okay, you can see here the precious metals and the ranks that are the ladder from bronze all the way to black diamond. And you can see here the top 10 monthly commission earned. And you can see here that we have all the top 10 commission earned in this particular week, right? So again, that's from July 1st until July 7th. So the week is not completely done yet. So that is exciting, right? And you took here the top all-time commission earned. You can see all the people over here that are the top commission earned. Now, if you go down here, you can see the top weekly sale generated. These are people that are introducing people to the business, right? We have GotBackup, amazing deal. We have Alexander. We have Lukey. We have Prosperity. We have Frank. We have Gary. We have Enyunam. Welcome, Enyunam. It's awesome. Beautiful. We have Johan. We have Blanca. We have Talu. Okay, these are the top weekly sale generated. What about the top weekly generated, right? we have Vita, we have Tracy, we have Stephanie, we have Brent, we have Frank, we have Ahmed, we have David, we have Joseph, we have Michael, we have Esther. Esther is always on the board here, right? So the fact here, folks, is that the company recognized those. But here's something that's really, 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 really important. Make sure that you have your picture over here. Why is that important? Because often we want to recognize you, right? Recognition rank up. So what's going on here is this is going to give you a list of all the people that are ranking up. Okay. Now, keep in mind at the moment, folks, that it is based on the original compensation plan recognition. But very soon, you're going to see a lot of people ranking up here. You're going to see a lot of coppers and bronze, right? So this is coming. So, but the point here is you can turn around and say, congratulations. See, there's no picture here. So it's a bit hard, but this particular person, Myra Vilab, has a picture. When you click on say congratulations, what it's going to do is it's going to create a nice, beautiful flyer that you can turn around and you can download. And you can turn around and start promoting this within your social media platform or wherever you choose to do this. You understand how powerful this here, folks? So at the end of the day, what's going on here is show up to the presentations. Every Wednesday nights, Joel does a great presentation giving you the insights and everything else about the opportunity. Every Friday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern time, Tammy and I do this presentation here. Every Saturday, tomorrow, we do a training. Tomorrow is we're doing a 4-week segment. They're not 4 week in a row because there's events in between. But the first week we talked about setting your goals and you're kind of setting the stage for your success. Now tomorrow we're going to talk about the leadership influence. You want to become a double, triple diamond and above, folks. It's all about creating leaders because leadership breeds leaders. You don't want to miss that call. These are the kind of call that will help you make a fortune in this business. Don't miss this up because it's free. I'm telling you. This is the kind of thing that you will really benefit from. But we want to thank you for joining us here this morning. It's always a pleasure to share with you this business venture. And we hope that information has helped you. If you look at this for the very first time, get back with the person that invited you and get started immediately and start learning how it goes. Show up for the class tomorrow morning and we'll get you, going and started to earn an income. Tammy, is the last word you want to finish as we end?
Get started, talk to everybody. We're at the beginning, you guys. This is the exciting part. So have an awesome weekend.
Yes. And by the way, yesterday it was Independence Day. We want to recognize the Americans for Independence Day. And Tammy and I are very valued because 5 months of the year we live in the United States. And of course, on Monday, it was Canada Day for Canadians. We had an absolute blast. So folks, I hope that you had a great time this week, just relaxing a bit. Now let's make some money and let's start making our dreams into reality. Bye, everybody. Bye for now.